In the middle of the long, dark days of winter, but there is hope and help for people who get down during these winter months. ABC4's medical correspondent Saray Chin has more.
Doctors say the vaccine is especially important for those with specific diseases that require immunosuppressive drugs. We have Dr. Erica Mulcair-Jones, a rheumatologist with Intermountain Healthcare. Tell us who falls into this category of people who are taking immunosuppressive drugs.
Yeah, so it's a really broad category. So it includes patients who have rheumatologic diseases. So diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, psoriasis or psoriatic arthritis, patients with a history of cancer, so solid organ cancers in the last year, as well as patients who have blood or bone marrow cancers in the last 5 years.
So in general, what's happening? Is it their own body attacking themselves? Who are these people and what are those symptoms?
Yeah, a lot of the patients, especially the patients with rheumatologic diagnoses, immune system kind of goes awry and attacks different organs in the body. The most common place is generally the joints, but any organ can be involved. And the immune system, instead of recognizing bacteria or viruses, recognizes different tissues or organs as being foreign, and so causes damage or inflammation in the body.
And your suggestion and recommendation is for folks who are suffering from this condition to get the vaccine.
That's correct. So we know that patients with rheumatologic diseases and patients who are on immunosuppressive medications, so medications that dampen the immune response, are at higher risk for getting severe complications from COVID. And so anything we can do to protect these patients is really important.
And there is a complexity, though. Is there a better time when patients are taking these drugs? Is there a better time for folks to get the vaccine?
In some patients, yes. So we generally say that getting the vaccine and getting partial protection is better than no protection. So we're really encouraging all patients to get vaccinated who are have a history of cancer or on immunosuppressive medications. There are some logistics that might help amplify the response from the vaccine or make the vaccine more effective in certain patients. So there are certain timing with medications that may optimize the response. And so it's really important to talk with your rheumatologist, oncologist, or primary care doctor about timing of the vaccine.
Because conditions vary. Some are taking the drugs and different types of drugs and what kind of reaction potentially. There are more than 109 Intermountain Healthcare patients. So we're talking about quite a few people.
Yep, that's correct. There's over 109,000 healthcare patients through Intermountain that are on these medications. And each patient really is unique in terms of their disease, how active their disease is, and what medications they're on. And so making sure each patient has the appropriate care is important.
I think that's all important information. And of course, there are more resources available at intermountainhealthcare.org. Dr. Erica Mulcair-Jones, a rheumatologist at Intermountain Healthcare, thank you so much. And if there is ever a question, patients should be calling and contacting their healthcare provider. Thanks again so much.
Thank you.